How's it going, guys? Just here to give you a bit of a pointer for a really insanely strong piece of armor you will want to get for high level PvE content for this season of Destiny 2. And it's going to be related to the artifact mod you can unlock this season, Thermoshock Plating. Of course, all of this will be relying on none of this stuff being broken or having unintended interactions, but otherwise this should be a pretty crazy combination for your builds. In content like Grandmaster Nightfalls, you want to use these incoming damage reducing perks like Concussive Dampener, Sniper Damage Resistance, and your Elemental Resistance mods. But the problem is you are usually limited to which ones and how many of them you can use, so it's hard to cover every single thing in the content. Mostly it's based around what really hurts you, like against some arc snipers for example that will one-shot you otherwise. You can stack up the arc resistance and sniper resistance, which is just based on the distance, to survive some of that stuff. This mod here that we get this season, Thermoshock Plating from the artifact mods, gives you damage resistance to both arc and solar damage, which covers 2 elements damage for the price of 1 or space of 1 mod, which is going to be pretty useful for most of the content you're going to run, where there's a lot of different damage types. Luckily, we can unlock all of these mods now this season, so you haven't got to worry about resetting the artifact if you don't have it. You can just wait until you get another point to unlock it. So one of my mates pointed out that if you use a void piece of chest armor, you can stack up the void resistance piece with the Thermoshock Plating to give you the resistance to all 3 damage types on one piece of armor, which is a big brain move for covering all element types. But it still gives you the problem of not surviving some hits that can one-shot you in the Grandmaster Nightfalls, like the snipers, which you did typically need to stack the sniper and the elemental resistance to survive. So this here is the piece of armor you need for this. The Artifice armor that you get from running Master Difficulty Grasp of Avarice dungeon will allow you to use this extra mod slot here, which is used for the artifact mods. So since this is a chest piece armor mod from the artifact, you can use Thermoshock Plating in the Artifice slot. This slot only works for artifact mods that are specific to armor pieces, like you can't use the Volatile Rounds mod in any of the Artifice slots for example because it's universal and not tied to a specific piece of armor. So then you can put Void Resistance in the regular slot and still have space for either a Sniper Resistance or a Concussive Dampener to get the best bang for your buck on damage resistance. Then all you'd have to do is maybe put a Well of Tenacity mod in the combat mod slot and you're ready to go tank some Grandmasters, no matter which one it is or which enemy types are in there. You do have to have the 30th anniversary pack, I believe, to run the dungeon and get this armor, but hopefully they add this stuff to more content coming up, like the raids and dungeons we get this year. Hope this helped you guys out. Definitely get a hold of one of these chest pieces if you can, and switch it to Void Element for this season so you can take advantage of this. Stay safe, guys, and thanks for watching.